Hey guys, they're coming thick and fast. They're coming like, it's like being on Tornado Alley. They're moving so fast, I've almost shit my pants. This is Twisters, trailer for Twisters in the middle of the Super Bowl. Who remembers the 1996 movie? Who remembers the fact, oh, my finger, I've got stuffed jelly coming out of my finger. It's really hurting. It's the excitement of these trailers coming out and the frantic, frenzied way in which I'm trying to react to them. The original film in 1996, Twister. It was I think it was it a Steven Spielberg produced film? No, it wasn't. Kathleen Kennedy produced it. It was kind of all right. Michael Crichton wrote the screenplay. And yeah, it followed the whole kind of concept of the kind of tornado alley, Oklahoma, tornado chasers, amateur chasers. I did a film years and years ago where we followed some people in Kansas and around Missouri. You know, storm chasers who run around with kind of like really smashed up old, really analogy VHS kind of cameras or digital cameras, filming this shit. Really dangerous, really mad. It's like train spotting on crack cocaine speeding along motorways at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Well, this is a direct sequel to the original film Twister from 1996. This is called Twisters. It stars, I mean, the most familiar face in it of all is Daisy Edgar-Jones. We're seeing Paul Mescal absolutely everywhere. But the other wonderful character actress from Ordinary People, Daisy Edgar-Jones, she's in there. We've also got Glen Powell in there. Anthony Ramos is in there too. Daryl McCormack is in there. Daryl McCormack, who you'll also know from Leo Grand and that wonderful series with Ruth Wilson we saw we were reviewing on telly recently. So it's going to be a sort of disaster film. It's going to be interesting to see what they can do to this to kind of bring it up to date. Could this be a timely kind of nostalgic revisit of a 1996 classic? The weirdest thing about Twisters, the original, and I do remember this. It was one of the first ever films to be released on DVD, and I think that kind of meant that the poster on the front of it really kind of burnt into my kind of cinema loving retinas. So here we go. Let's check this out. This is Twisters, the official trailer coming from Universal Pictures. Daisy.
Dodge whatever's in there. It's big and it's moving fast. Drive. Go.
Whoa.
Guys, you gotta get out of here. Do you hear me? It's Tyler Owens. Calls himself Tornado Wrangler.
Tornado Wrangler. Bit of Jaws thing.
She's gorgeous.
You thought you could destroy a tornado.
We never had a chance.
You want one? You don't face your fears. You ride them.
Gonna surf a tornado.
We got twins! Twins! Is that it?
Nope.
Oh, number of things there. So was he seriously suggesting that he was going to ride a tornado? I mean, because if you're a tornado chaser and you've filmed them all and you've got as close as you can, if you get as close as you want to a tornado, you're going to get taken up in it and destroyed and deposited somewhere else. But if you're in a vehicle and you've got drones going in above you, is his ambition to fucking surf a tornado? Twin Towers. I have to say, what I particularly liked about that, I was getting kind of Cloverfield Lane kind of ideas, or Cloverfield sort of vibes. It's difficult, isn't it? When it's a natural disaster, you kind of know that a natural disaster can only go so far. So like San Andreas, that kind of The Rock film, Dwayne The Rock Johnson film, you kind of know it can get bigger and louder, and the peril can be of a natural order, usually kind of trying to get out of a house or building a car or something like that. But when they put twins in there, I thought the CGI looked sensational, actually. I thought it looked really believable. That, for me, is one of the aspects of this that I think would be vital. Can they recreate that? Do you remember the beginning of Close Encounters? That sort of the sandy dust, wind-swept sort of dust storm, sandstorm type feel vibe. I mean, that wasn't a tornado, but that sort of feeling. And if you can get that tundra in the kind of prairie land and kind of tornado land of America, then you're winning. I thought it looked good. I mean, I think Daisy's much better than some of the roles she's been given. I think she's a much more nuanced actress. But my God, she must be having fun there. Look at her being dragged and stretched and pulled. Is there a bit of romance going on in there too? A bit of rodeo analogy as well, all that kind of stuff. Yeehaw, quite a bit of yeehawing going in there. Very American. Brilliant for the Super Bowl. I think that looked good.